This here is my typical camera setup. My $3,000 go-kart, my $2,000 drone, and one of those is about to be replaced with this. Meet Beni, my all-new cameraman. I mean camera robot. In this video, we'll be putting Beni through a series of tests to see, in fact, if he can land the job of being my new camera robot. But before we do, we'll be doing an unboxing as well as a quick demo on how to use Beni. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Do note that this is a prototype, so obviously the official packaging might have a label or two on it. Some sticker sheets, so this is kind of neat, so you can customize it, I'm assuming. Some covers to protect the robot from getting damaged. So it's kind of nice that they do include that as well. If you want to go that route, off-road wheels. 3D printed hat, 2 batteries, remote control that also serves as a really aesthetic looking watch. And then I believe this actually magnetically detaches. More spare wheels. And that releases the head. Okay, I think these are the ears. Some USB-C cables. All right, so we have successfully connected to our robot. I'm gonna hit up and hold it. And he's up. So this lets me control the robot. Wow, you can see how fast that's picking it up. That is incredible. Moving it is quite simple. You have a joystick, so you can move it forward, back, left, right. You can also rotate the head, which will rotate the camera up and down. If I hit jump, you'll see it jump just like that and jump. That's awesome. So we'll do a front flip. There you go. You could do a back flip. Nice. So you can see that the robot will actually show you exactly what it sees in front of it. And as you notice, it is kind of moving back and forth a little bit, but the quality of the video is absolutely stable. Beyond that, you have a lot of different settings. So on the top right here, you have your setting mode. So you have your control over your different speeds depending on what's being followed. So if it's like an e-bike or something, then maybe the fastest mode, which happens to go up to, looks like 8 meters per second. So that is pretty darn quick. You can control the body height. So you have low, medium, high. You have turn assist, auto step jump. So if it does see a step, it'll automatically jump. If I move forward, you should jump on his own. Oh, nice. And same with obstacle avoidance. Outside of that, you have your capture mode, so you can record in different modes here. So you have EIS stabilization. You have display, so you can pick or choose between clarity first or stability first. And then we have remote, which is this little guy right here. So this is kind of cool too. So you can actually control the robot using this little joystick. You can change the different settings in terms of aspect ratio as well as resolution. You can either focus on a human or a dog, just simply clicking that. And then you can click photo album here and watch a previous video here. So this is like my son kind of riding his bike as I'm following him. So with that said, let's take this guy out next and try him out. All right, so we're outside here and Beni looks like he's ready to go. Now, obviously we did already try him indoors, but now it's for the real test. Can he in fact be my new cameraman? Well, for that, we're gonna do a few different assignments. Let's go and start off with level 1. All right, so for this level here, we're gonna be going past the question mark boxes for Mario onto the platform and then bypassing some dancing robots. All right, Beni, ready? Come on, buddy. So we're just gonna walk casually. I'm gonna go around these question mark boxes and let's see how it, okay. Now we're gonna try out this platform over here. All right, let's see if you can get around this guy. Ah, yes! A+. So I'm gonna have Beni follow me from behind just like this, and we're gonna do a simple walk pace. Yeah, I mean, it's doing a pretty good job. So this is just a normal walking pace, so. Oh, his hat fell off, it's fine. But yeah, you can see how good that is. And as soon as I stop, boom, it'll stop exactly in the same distance. Let's kick it up a notch. All right, Beni, let's go, come on. Dude, this thing's actually pretty quick. And stop. Not bad. All right, let's go ahead and swap out the tires next. Let's push this. Releases the tire. And you got the beefier off-road wheels. Line it up.
and then click, and that's it. All right, so time to leave the sidewalk and let's try some off-roading. Let's see if you can cut through some bigger grass. Oh, no. All right, I guess that's definitely a win in my book. All right, for our next assignment here, we're going to see how Beni interacts with different tracking capabilities. So we'll point Beni to me just like this on the app here, you can see, and then you'll see me there. I was going to click on myself, and then you'll see the different point of following. So right now we are on our fixed point following. So no matter where I move, Beni will follow me. And that also goes for Beni as well. So if Beni moves too, he will constantly rotate his head to keep me in the center lock just like that. So that is actually pretty good because it does keep it very smooth. Now you can also change the specific control mode, so you can have either like a round or like a square. So it's really based on how you'd like to have them track you. So they do give you options. Now if you go here under tail following, now Beni will go ahead and follow me and essentially just keep right behind me. Now you can hit stop, and then Beni will stop exactly where he left off, and then you can always hit resume as well. And we also have something called parallel tracking. So parallel tracking will always keep Beni on the side of me. So as I'm walking, you'll notice that Beni is literally right across me. Our last one that we're going to be looking at is going to be our circle. So this is almost like a drone-like shot. It's one of my favorite shots, where the camera rotates around the individual. And then we'll click circle, and then we'll pick the speed. So we'll do a fast one, and you'll see Beni will just go around me. And again, this is actually a really cool shot, as it's just a very unique perspective on it, and kind of the kind of shots that you would get out of a drone. Now you can change the speed as well. You can make it slower. And then on top of everything else, if you stop it, you can exit out of here, get closer to Beni, and then track this and hit resume. Beni will then do a much smaller circle around you. So you can pick and choose all the different features, and I think that's actually pretty good because it gives you a lot of capability in terms of filming goes. All right, so a fun thing about Beni is that he also interacts with you. So you can pet him like this, and he should, oh, there you go. He does a little jump right there too. And then if he sees you, you can wave at him. He's doing a little dance. How cute is that? All right, on to the final verdict. Which of these products is getting replaced? And honestly, I have to say both of them. That's only if I'm filming solo. Now, obviously the drone gives me nice, unique beauty shots, and of course the go-kart is pretty cool to look at. But Beni does literally both of those combined. Gives me nice cinematic shots while following me very precisely. I have to say, if I didn't actually have a film crew, Beni is definitely added as my new cameraman. I mean, camera robot. Now, with that said, if you guys have any questions, comment down below. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.